This is Sith for Life. Welcome back to the channel. Today, for Retro Review, we're going to be going over this Mafex number 16 Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. Right off the bat, he doesn't come with a whole lot accessory-wise. We got one blaster rifle, one blaster pistol, a set of closed fist hands, a set of open palm hands, and one trigger finger. So he doesn't come with all the bells and whistles and everything that you typically expect from a Mafex figure, but he doesn't come with the price tag either. I think I ended up paying about $45 for this guy off a Big Bad Toy Store a couple months back. They were doing a sale. I didn't have anything Mafex at the time, so I was like, if I'm going to get one, I'm going to get one that I can afford and make sure it's something I'm interested in investing money into before I buy any others. And so far, I'm pretty impressed. It's got a premium weight and feel to it that the Marvel Legends and Star Wars Black Series don't have. It gives a distinct feeling of metal even though it's all plastic. So I will probably pick up some more Mafex in the future, but for now, this is the only one I got. Articulation wise, he does have double jointed arms, elbows, and knees. So he's got a decent range of motion. I mean, he just doesn't need to be in crazy poses. His arms are a little bit more restricted due to these shoulder pauldrons, but he gets in a decent enough range to put him in the poses that you would expect out of a Boba Fett. The sculpt and paintwork is just phenomenal. I mean, his gauntlet, you can see the bright chrome on the flamethrower. Each of the dents and dings look like metal. I mean, I'm very impressed, very happy. Overall, he looks great. It makes me excited to try and pick up some more Mafex figures. I really want to get into their DC stuff quite a bit, but we get him stood up. I will bring in a couple of other figures from different lines so we can compare sizes and see how he's going to fit into a 6-inch scale collection. First, we got a couple of Star Wars Black Series. We have the Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett on the left, and then we got the Black Series Archive Collection Indoor Han Solo on the right. I feel like Boba is the Mafex is just a little bit too big for these guys. He's a little bit closer to Marvel Legend scale, which you'll see in a second, but when they're standing right next to each other, this guy and this guy are supposed to be the same, but he's like almost a half-inch shorter than that Boba. And, you know, thrown into a collection, it's not going to be that noticeable, but when they're standing side by side, it becomes very obvious that they are not the same scale. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends Retro Collection Spider-Man Unlimited and G.I. Joe Classified Storm Shadow. He fits in a whole lot better with this scale than he does with the Black Series. They're much closer in size. He's actually almost a little bit undersized compared to Spidey. I mean, I don't think Spider-Man should be as tall as him in armor, but they're closer here than the Black Series is. Here he is next to DC Universe Classics Green Arrow and DC Comics Unlimited Superman, New 52 Superman. Again, he's pretty well in scale with these guys. They're closer to that Marvel Legends scale. So that if you're gonna have 6.5-inch figures that fit in pretty well, I've got him thrown in with 6-inch figures, but you know, if you scatter them out a bit, they're not too noticeable. And lastly, we still haven't found a figure that scales with the teeny tiny Grogu. One of these days we'll find a figure that goes with him, but today is not that day. So, what are my final thoughts? Is he worth it? I'm going to say if you can find him for that cheaper, like $45 price, yes. If scale's a big deal to you, and you mostly collect Black Series, he's not going to fit in. To me, scale is good when it's accurate, but it's not a be all end all for me. I've got 4-inch figures sitting next to 6-inch, sitting next to 8-inch, including a 12-inch. I mean, it's all. Scale isn't that important to me. It doesn't bother me to have figures of different sizes next to each other. So, for me, it was definitely worth it. I wouldn't pick up a whole lot more of the Star Wars stuff because, like I said, it doesn't really fit in. I'm more curious about their DC stuff because I feel like it's going to fit into the collection a little bit better. But for $45, I couldn't pass it up, and I'm not mad that I did pick them up. I would do it again. But anything above about $40, $45, I think would be starting to get kind of iffy. He doesn't come with a whole lot to justify a high price. The only thing that really sets him apart is the paint. I mean, it is really good paint, but overall, for $45, I think he's worth it. Anything above that, I would start getting a little iffy. Anyway, that's about all I got. Thanks for watching.
Stats on the shelves like soldiers in a row. Superman, Skywalker, Spidey on show.